Big up to all my people with locks. If the government does not step in and do something about this ruling, then you know for a fact they don't give a shit about the people. The tourists, everybody come to Jamaica mainly because of Bob Marley and the culture and everything that it brought. And guess what? The majority of what most of that culture entails, of most of their favorite artists, of most of their favorite music, guess what it entails? Oh, but the courts think a little girl should be shamed for hers. Fuck the courts.
Well, gonna give me opinionated peeps. So people, most of you may have just seen me go live talking about this very same issue right here about the little girl that the school in Jamaica banned because of her hair, right? And her parents decided they were going to take it to the court, and the courts ruled after 2 years that they stand with the school on banning the little girl from coming to school simply because of her locks, right? Now the parents has decided that they're going to appeal this and decides to them now cut them daughter here because the school feels as if it should not be that way, right? So a lot of Jamaicans, including myself, speaking up about this thing and wanting to see this ruling reversed, right, or changed, and we want it reached to the heads of government for Jamaica so that this stupidness get addressed by the heads of government, right? Now, Crystal Tomlinson spoke out about this as well. We've seen several persons spoke out. Crystal Tomlinson did a video. Scatter Burrell has been posting and talking about it. Nikki Z has spoken up about it and several others, right? So right now, I'm going to take a listen to what Crystal Tomlinson has to say.
Of personal expression to which all of us have a constitutional right, and so long as that exercise of the right is not infringing on anybody else's rights, then you should, for all intents and purposes, be able to express yourself. And for the family, they express themselves with their hair. Yeah, some of us express ourselves with piercings, some of us express ourselves with tattoos, some of us express ourselves in the way we dress, the way we speak. They chose hair. And this little girl, you should see the photos, they are so cute. Her hair is so neat, right? And they saw her hair as an offense to good hygiene. I'm also not going to comment on that because I feel like I'm going to say something that is rude, and I am accountable to various groups of people, so I don't want to put anybody in a position to have to defend what I really want to say. But to the school administration, I say one thing. You have done a great job upholding the vestiges of colonialism. I think Queen Elizabeth, all kings and queens before her time, kings and queens in the Dutch countries, in Spain, right across the former colonial empires, would be so proud of the principal and the teaching staff at Kensington Primary. Or enslavers would probably give you an award for upholding this level of racism, because that's really all it is. And I don't care how you want to call it, I don't know what you want to title it, sleep good at night, but you are just a perfect example of how colonialism can thrive even through black bodies, black institutions, and in black countries. So to Kensington Primary School and the team there that supports the position of the administrators, good job. Reflecting, mimicking, and choosing to be mentored by our enslavers.
Very well said, Crystal. Very well said, right? Because obviously we are living and going and abiding by the rules of our enslavers, right? Because if you are going to tell me that you are unhappy with your very own natural hair, the way that you were made for your hair to grow, if you are unhappy with that because it's not okay, to the enslavers, because remember, like I said, back in the day, right, we were looked down on. Them used to say we had nappy, right? We were looked down on as black people and the way how our hair grow. You understand? So This really needs to change. This child should not be deprived of her education simply because of a stupid that was passed by the courts. People, talk to me in the comment section, cause as me always say, your opinion matters.
Unstoppable you, unstoppable you.